Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome for the class. Thank you so much for joining in. Give me a quick 1 minute. Just share the screen with you all. We'll quickly start. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, thank you for this concluding class of Bhakti Shastri. This is the last class of Bhakti Shastri in Nectar of Devotion and a whole series of how many years we spent together. Almost, I think it was 2022. I think we started in November. And it's 2026, almost 4 years. Then thank you for your patience for these all 4 years that you all have had with me, with all so many ups and downs, but still, finally, we are completing this course. So let's start. So, this 19th chapter is about Prema Bhakti. And this is actually a matured, what you could say is a matured stage of Bhava Bhakti. Like, for example, if a bud is blooming and then actually it blooms into a big, bright, shining rose, then we said that it is fully mature. The right, or a mango that is there, which is completely ripe. So, the sadhana bhakti's last stage or the ripened stage of Vedi sadhana bhakti is actually prema bhakti, or the prema that person has for the Supreme Lord. So the definition of prema is, now we have seen many definitions over here uh, in the Bhakti-rasāmṛta-sindhu, right? We saw the definition of bhakti, but in this also, prema bhakti, there are two stages, or you can say two characteristics, or you can say two lakshana, right? So one is the tatastha lakshana and one is the swarupa lakshana. Yani swarup means the primary lakshana. So let's see what is the tatastha lakshana or the secondary characteristics of prema bhakti. So the secondary characteristics of prema bhakti is, it saying samyak manarinta swanto mamatva mamatva tishyang kitah. So when he's saying samyak smaritya, when this heart, or you can say prema, is softening the heart, when somebody has love for the Lord, his whole heart becomes very soft. His heart is not with anarthas. A heart with anarthas is a very hard hearted person with many anarthas. But when a heart has prema, then that heart is completely very soft, as soft as butter. And then he's saying that mamatva ti sayantikah. So there is a sense of ownership, and that ownership, or that extreme, you can say, possessiveness for Krishna, that devotee has, it's in abundance. Means there is no limit to that abundance. Like भर भर के प्रेम है उस व्यक्ति के लिए. या भर भर के उसके पास जो है वो possessiveness, he is very possessive, yet Krishna is mine and I am Krishna's, that possessiveness is there. Then there are primary. Now see what is primary, okay? He's saying bhavasa eva sandaratatma. Bhavasa means what? That this bhava, when this bhava becomes extremely, with emotions. Bhava means emotions. We've seen the 11 characteristics of bhava, 9 characteristics of bhava. But when this becomes very much condensed, जैसे हम लोग खीर बनाते हैं ना, we make rabdi, right? Because it becomes very condensed. So then it is saying that buddhe prema nigadyate. So this condensed love is called prema by all the learned scholars. So what is the first this when bhava becomes so when bhava advances, bhava is softening the heart completely. Then it is having the possessiveness quality that Krishna is mine, and that bhava when it becomes very condensed and it is very intensified, then that is called prema. Okay, so Prabhupada says that this love can be, applied only in relation to the Lord. The word love or the word bhakti is reserved only for Krishna. In this material world, people do not know love kisko karna hai. They love dogs and cats and other animals. But real love is only for Krishna. That is reserved only for Krishna. But currently, that real love is misdirected. It is not directed in a positive way. It is misdirected towards cats and dogs and towards BMW cars and iPhones and YouTube reels or many other things. Going outing and drinking, boozing and everything. All these things. The love is directed. It's like that is why Prabhupada always said it is misdirected love. So when that same love is put into a proper direction, and that actually fructifies into prema. So let's go to the next. Prema Swarupa Lakshan. This we discussed. And the Tatatstha Lakshan also discussed. Marked by highly possessive ownership of Krishna. In Bhava Bhakti, one gets a vision of the Lord and understands his eternal relationship with Krishna. However, in Prema Bhakti, one actually enters the Lord's pastime in one's eternal spiritual identity. Whatever is your spiritual identity in the spiritual world, you will enter in that same spiritual identity. Overwhelmed with the mood that Krishna is my son, Krishna is my friend, Krishna is my lover, as such. So, see, there is simultaneously, prema and bhava. Bhava and prema. So, when bhava matures into a complete ripened fruit, then that's called prema. So, though bhava matures into prema, bhava is also eternal and bhav also remains after prema appears. ऐसा नहीं तय रहता है कि जो है you reach till prema level, now bhav is deleted or nishtha is deleted or ruchi is deleted or asakti is deleted. No, within prema also there is nishtha, there is ruchi, there is asakti, there is bhav is also there. So uh, um you can say that it can be compared to that how Krishna's growth is happening, from his childhood to his youth, right? So, without giving up the previous stages, or in Balyakal, Krishna was very sweet, right? And while he was from, the childhood to boyhood, still uh, uh, he actually went on becoming more and more sweeter, right? So while acquiring more sweetness, he did not give up the previous sweetness. Now, this is the beauty of Krishna. So all this is because all the pastimes of Krishna of all ages, with all his bodies, are eternal, and uh, they eternally take place at different times. You know, and the day of Brahma, alag alag jagah pe, and in different places and different universes it takes happens, like it's okay. So this is how uh, this bhava and prema, they exist simultaneously. Okay, so this is what I had explained in the first screen. So Narad Pancharatra and Bhishmadev's statements illustrate this. When lust is completely transferred to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the concept of kingship is completely reposed in him, such is accepted as pure love of God by great authorities like Prahlad, Bhishma, Uddhav, and Narad. So, uh, uh, completely, that love is for nobody else. That love is, you can say, exclusively reserved only for Krishna. See, love means what? You are uh, having all whatever affection you have completely on one person, just like the mother, no, when she becomes a girl, when she becomes a mother, her whole love is for only that little child, right? And any affinity for any other person, she will, retract it. Okay. um, and she will not have for that, at least till the time she's raising that little child, she will not have possessiveness of her own body, house, or anything material or any other items. She thinks, till that point of time, she thinks that this is only my child. I don't want to see anything above this small little infant child, right? So that is like, prema. This possessiveness of pleasure Krishna, I please Krishna as a servant friend, and Krishna is mine to please. Mine, the word love can be applied only in relation with personality of Godhead. In the material world, love is not applicable at all. What goes on under the name of love in the material is nothing but lust. Prabhupada says this in the Nectar of Devotion. Now, there are two ways to achieve prema. One is by evolution of bhava, or you can say that um, through, or you can say, what is it? Love arising from bhava. Evolution of bhava attained by Vedi sadhana bhakti. See, when we do bhajan kriya, then we have anartha nivritti. But we don't give up on sadhu sangha. Our bhajan kriya, okay, is primarily dependent on sadhu sangha, right? Uh, because uh, and at every stage sadhu sangha is required. It's not like that if we reach prema we don't require sadhu sangha, right? So when we see prema will include sadhu sangha also. Except for anartha nivritti, because by the time you have prema all your anarthas are gone. But then in prema, nishtha is also there. In prema, ruchi is also there, and asakti is also there, and bhav is also there. So when we are doing Vedi sadhana bhakti and we, climb ladders, currently we are at the anartha nivritti ladder. We are trying to do sadhu sangha, and through sadhu sangha bhajana kriya, okay, under the instructions of the sadhu. So, when we are doing Vedi sadhana bhakti, and while doing Vedi sadhana bhakti, slowly, slowly we, come to that stage of bhava. So, a devotee in the course of executing the regulative principles of devotion develops his natural Krishna consciousness, and being thus softened at heart, he chants and dances like a madman. While performing chanting of the holy name of the Lord, he sometimes cries, sometimes talks wildly, sometimes sings, and sometimes, without caring for an outsider, dances like a madman. You must have seen somebody dancing like this, but Padma Puran gives a very, very strong example that uh, when somebody is into this bhava stage, right? Or he becomes a little mad. So there was this girl called Chandrakanti, and she was so much ecstatic with the love of Godhead that she felt that Krishna is mine and I belong to Krishna only, and she starts dancing. She danced almost the whole night. She kept on dancing, kept on dancing, kept on dancing. So that was the kind of love she had for the Lord. uh, the nectar of devotion cite the gopis of Vrindavan as devotees who achieved prema not by any kind of sadhana, but simply through the Lord's mercy. Now, see, there are two types of, which we actually discussed over here, that two ways of achieving prema. One is through bhavottah, means one is through bhav. Prema is that is arising with from bhava by doing Vedi sadhana bhakti. But other is prasadottah. Prasadottah means what? That prema which is arising from Krishna's mercy. And this is what actually the gopis had attained. That only by Krishna's mercy or bhavata prema is that bhav which is reached the highest stage by continuously, following the nine stages of sadhana bhakti, or you can say that uh, what was that? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Navda Bhakti. By continuously doing, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhya, Atma Nivedanam, any of this, like, limbs that, have like hearing, chanting, all these things. Continue, this is called Bhavato Prema. And the gopis of Vrindavan, they were not very big scholars, or they had not gone to any holy places, or they had not even done any regulative principles, no meat eating, no intoxication, and all these things, okay? Or they did not go any kind of some austerity also. But Krishna is saying to Uddhava that simply by my association they have attained the highest perfection of devotional service. Imagine now somebody may add, even I want to be like this only. ये क्या करना पड़ेगा मुझे? Like, somebody will say, "Arey, only Krishna's association. What does it mean to associate with Krishna?" Right? Somebody might just say that. So, uh, when we say the Lord's mercy, that Lord's mercy is that, like, uh, that uh, just uh, chanting, attracting the Lord in doing various sevas, or just uh, just appreciating Krishna's sweetness. Like, see, Mother Yashoda, no, she did not think Krishna, is the supreme Lord. She had a very, intense relationship with Krishna, that Krishna is my son. And she did not know anything beyond that. She was completely, covered with that knowledge that that he is, Narayan, or he is Mahavishnu, or Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Shirodaksha Vishnu. No, she was only Kevala Prem, only love that was there, uh, she had spontaneous desire to please Krishna without any personal motive. And uh, because somebody who does not have a personal motive, then actually Krishna is controlled by that person, like the gopis, no, Krishna was controlled by the gopis. The way the gopis used to make him dance, he used to dance, right? So that type of love is the highest. Okay, that way. Mercy, rare and not rare. It is rare for someone to achieve prema by Lord's mercy alone. So, Lord's mercy means what? That ahetuki. There is no cause for his mercy. Just you ही चलते चलते also, the Lord will shower the mercy on that particular person. Thus, Lord's mercy is essential for all, even for those who are set to attain prema by their own efforts. That is, currently we are trying to, do some efforts in sadhana bhakti. If our sadhana does not attract the Lord's mercy, it will not bestow bhava and prema. Now, somebody will, ask that, how do I know that the Lord's mercy is flowing? Somebody might have a question. So, the very fact is that every day when we wake up, what is the first activity that we do? Is my hand reaching in my bead bag? And if my hand is reaching in the bead bag, the first thing that I'm doing, which means that the mercy is flowing. If I'm doing any other activity other than chanting in the morning, which means that there is no mercy. There is no mercy. Why? Because ये हमारा दुर्भाग्य है. These are most misfortunate uh, condition that when I wake up, my hand does not enter my bead bag. Right? Which means that if you are doing bhakti for many, many years continuously, means what? Mercy is flowing. But with that, I have my anarthas only also. So that anarthas also of millions and millions of years should be shedding. So currently, imagine my anarthas are so strong that in spite of chanting for many, many years, I'm still not having that bhava for the Lord. And if I'm not having bhava for the Lord, which means I'm still on anartha nivritti stage. Somebody might ask, how do I know that I am advancing in bhakti? So the Shastras say that how much is our material enjoyment, getting reduced. From that, how much my sense gratificatory tendencies get reduced. Then that is the barometer. कितना मुझे sense gratification कम करने का मन कर रहा है. How much am I more inclined towards Krishna? How much do I want to, surrender to Krishna? What is that level of surrender? How much am I ready to bend my own agendas for Krishna's sake? All these, are parameters that slowly, slowly, how much time do I have, in the day, like there are 24 hours. So, kitna time I'm, spending in Krishna's service or establishing my relationship with Krishna, and how much is my, time being spent in gossips and mundane things as such. Okay, so there are two types of prema. One is the Mahatmya Jana. Mahatmya Jana means what? Um, Prema mixed with knowledge of the Lord's majesty. Means what? That this love is mixed with uh, the, you can say the Krishna's powers or his godhood. Oh, Krishna is worshipped as Mahavishnu, or in Vaikuntha he is worshipped um, uh, as the greatest person in Vaikuntha. So, this Mahatmya Jnana, this Mahatmya Jnana is that you realize Krishna with his powers as such. This type of prema arises from the devotee's appreciation of Krishna's godhood and majesty. So, oh, Krishna is so, majestic that, he can, expand himself in so many forms, or the Virat Roop, or the, or the what? Virat Roop, and which other Roop is there? Vishwaroop, that way. Then the other is Kevala Bhakti. Kevala Prema means what? Uh, Unmixed, pure prem. Bhava matured from Raganaga Sadhana Bhakti becomes Keval Prem. This type of prem, one's love reposes exclusively on Krishna himself. One's affection never deviates to any other than Lord Krishna, not even to Krishna's opulence and power. Sometimes Krishna's opulence and power, attracts, devotees. So, not even to the people of Mathura or Dwarka also. If a devotee is continually in love with Krishna and his mind is always fixed upon him, that devotional attitude will prove to be the only means of attracting the attention of the Lord. In other words, a Vaishnava who is incessantly thinking of the form of Lord Krishna is to be known as a pure Vaishnava. Keval, only he's thinking only of, this. So, see, uh, in Kevala Prem, there is uh, um, continuous possessiveness. There is spontaneous desire to please Krishna without any of my personal motive. And that is why that only love is getting Krishna under the control of that particular devotee. So now see, um, you have Adhar Shraddha, Tatha Sadhu Sangha, Tatha Bhajan Kriya, Tatha Anartha Nivritti, Tatha Nishtha Ruchi, Tatha Asakti. So first, immediately after Anartha Nivritti, what will happen? Nishtha. See, what is the difference between Shraddha and Nishtha? Okay. Shraddha can be, Komal Shraddha. Means what? That anybody can, deviate you from this path. So that is very soft Shraddha. But when it is coming to Nishtha, then you can say that is firm faith. जैसे our previous temples in down south, if you see that these temples, they when they were built, no, they were built with such gravity that even if an earthquake comes, these temples will not budge an inch from their ground level. Now that's called Nishtha. Bhukamp aaye, Andhi aaye, Tufan aaye, Baad aaye, but these temples have not deviated even an inch. Now that's called firm faith, Gadha hua faith, right in the core of your heart. You know that my relation is only with Krishna. Completely firm faith. And then only you will have ruchi in every activity that you do. Nobody has to tell you, okay, now get up and start chanting, now do reading, now do some seva. No, ruchi means what? You must have seen in your own life that, for example, you are interested in something, like say for a particular sport or a particular art or a particular skill. For that, you are ready to wake up even early in the morning at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Like, I was very passionate for badminton and Bharatnatyam. So, I used to wake up very much early in the morning. Like 5 o'clock, I used to wake up. This is my school times I'm talking about. So, from 6 to 7, we had a school had appointed a badminton coach for us. So, we used to play badminton, and from 7 to 8 o'clock was Bharatnatyam. And I was very passionate about these two. I could do anything for going for these two things. I was so much interested. So then my mother was very astonished that how come she's waking up so early without the alarm. Also, I used to wake up without the alarm. I has to exactly not go out to sleep at 9 o'clock. पूरी दुनिया कहीं पे भी जाए, but 9 o'clock I am in my bed. And that is called actually ruchi when you're interested in some activity or some sport or something like that. Now, if somebody is genuinely interested in Krishna, so he will automatically, be very much alert to develop that relationship with Krishna. That is called ruchi. And then asakti means what? कि आप उस चीज के बगैर रह ही नहीं सकते हो. Like for example, if somebody has not done his reading, okay, Bhagavad Gita reading or Bhagavatam reading in the day, he's so attached to that seva कि अगर I have not done reading of the Bhagavatam in the daytime or in that whole day, I will feel that something is missing in my life. Or if I have not chanted my rounds, then something is missing. That is बहुत चिड़चिड़ हो जाती है, you feel very frustrated. So because of that strong attachment, asakti, to that particular activity which is taking us closer to Krishna, then that person feels very frustrated. So that's called, attachment. And then the condensed form of attachment is bhava, and the condensed form of bhava is actually prema. Just give me 1 minute. So that is called, um, prema. So see, when we say prasadatta prema, no, so when Krishna's mercy, right? Because only by Krishna's mercy that person will get prema, or that jiva will get prema. But Krishna's great mercy includes his giving his personal association to that devotee also. Like there are devotees like the gopis or Bali Maharaj and all who did not undergo all these Vedic studies or go for these, but only by that association with the Lord, they achieved the Supreme Lord just by associating with Him. So now somebody might that no, Krishna is not present in his personal form over here. How do we associate with, Krishna? So associating with Krishna means associating with the holy name. Associating with Krishna means associating with Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, through the Vani of Krishna, that is Bhagavad Gita, and through his devotees also. That's called association. Okay. And that's called real association, because there is no difference in the Supreme Lord's name and form. They are non-different. So see, from Shraddha to Prema, what does Bhakti-rasāmṛta-sindhu Śrīla Rūpa Gosvāmī says? In the beginning there must be faith, then this becomes interest in associating with pure devotees, bhajana kriya. Thereafter one is initiated by the spiritual master and executes the regular principles under his orders. And this is bhajana kriya. Thus one is freed from all unwanted habits and becomes firmly fixed. One is freed from unwanted habits means what? Anartha nivritti. And becomes firmly fixed in devotional services, nishta. Thereafter, one develops taste, ruchi, and attachment, asakti. This is the way of sadhana bhakti, the execution of devotional service according to the regulative principles. Gradually, emotions intensify, bhava, and finally, there is awakening of love, that is prema. This is the gradual development of love of Godhead for the devotee interested in Krishna consciousness. So, see, uh, if you see Vedi sadhana bhakti, gives us this type of prema, Mahatmya Jnana Yukta Prema means what? Mahatmya Jnana means love with knowledge. That is called Vedi sadhana bhakti. But Raganuga Bhakti, gives only Kevala Prema. So somebody can travel from Vedi sadhana bhakti to Raganuga Bhakti as such. So if Raganuga sadhana, sadhaka, he practices some portion of Vedi sadhana bhakti, like for example, he's doing Archana, or he's meditating on Srimati Radharani or the other gopis, or other queens. So this particular person does not achieve Kevala Prema. He will achieve Kevala Prem only on meditating on Krishna. So both Vedi and Raganuga Bhaktas or the Sambandha Gyanas, okay, uh, these people, uh, that or the knowledge that they have, okay, does not restrict their feelings of intimacy with the Lord. See, uh, a Vedi sadhana bhakti will be aware, or he has knowledge, that I'm a part and parcel of Krishna, um, and he will have this knowledge that I am, trying to serve the Lord. But uh, if you try to see, that, oh, like if somebody says, if somebody has prema bhakti, okay, so very difficult to identify that this is a premi bhakta, or a person who has got uh, full love for the Lord, because this particular person will not say, hey, I got prema bhakti. His love is very confidential, uh, only to himself, that he loves the Supreme Lord, or he has a lot of affection for the Supreme Lord. And you cannot comprehend the behavior of this pure devotee or a prema bhakta. That is why we say, that we cannot know the actions of a devotee. No. Vaishnavik Kriya Vignena Bujhai. We cannot know the actions, that what is in his heart, right? Because these people are into the highest bliss. We cannot perceive only, with our own, you can say, material intelligence, that what is the happiness. See, sometimes, very, pure devotees also might go through some distress, and you say, hey, अरे ये इतना भक्ति करता है, एंड इतने सालों से भक्ति कर रहे हैं, बट स्टिल सी, you know he's going through so much of distress. But let me tell you, even gopis were ready to go through so much of distress just to get the audience of Krishna. So it is not that once a person becomes a premi bhakta, or or he gets prema of the Lord, he's not going to get distress. See, there are two types of distress. There is one spiritual distress also, and material distress. In material distress, we go away from Krishna, or we can come towards Krishna. But in spiritual distress, there is only one thing, that his love becomes more and more condensed. That prema actually goes more higher level. See, there are levels of prema also. Madanakhya bhav, Modanakhya bhav, and um, Mahabhav, which Srimad Radharani has for Krishna, right? So, in that prema, the separation from Krishna is only the biggest distress for the gopis or for the Brajvasis. So, when they say that in the advanced stages, when there is a lot of affection, there is a lot of prema, So, this particular prema, the higher stages of prema that are there, they are more maddening than the normal prema level also. In that prema, the living entity or the jiva is only thinking about Krishna. He has no other work. Personal work है ही नहीं उसका. He's just thinking about, like a madman. He does not, understand what is going externally, because he's living so much internally with Krishna that he does not know what is happening outside him. बाहर की चीजों से वो बिल्कुल बेखौफ है, या बेखबर है. That is the level of prema. So, uh, mm, those who are, learning scriptures or learned in scriptures, they're defining goals of life as the destination of suffering and attainment of happiness. So they try to understand if Prema Bhaktas have achieved these two goals, by seeing that, external appearance. But these Premi Bhaktas, they internally experience happiness and distress only from achieving or not achieving the Lord, which is actually the scholars also cannot understand. तो अगर कृष्ण मेरे सामने हैं एंड मैं कृष्ण की सेवा कर रही तो मैं बहुत खुश हूं, लेकिन इफ कृष्ण इज नॉट इन फ्रंट ऑफ माई आईज देन आई एम इन डिस्ट्रेस, एंड देन दैट डिस्ट्रेस is so much that the skin starts burning, the eyes are continuously flowing with tears in the eyes, or the ears are longing to only hear the names of the Lord, or the tongue only wants to glorify the Supreme Lord, that high level. Actually, even I am sorry, I am not on Prema Bhakti level at all. So, even I cannot explain this topic very fully. But whatever I've heard from the seniors, I'm just trying to explain in whatever way, some menial way I can tell you that I have not even explained maybe 2% or 1% of what Prema Bhakti is. Because to to explain that person should have experienced Prema Bhakti. And I am still on Anartha Nivritti. What can I explain? But still, we can see that little abhas that yes, the gopis, they have completely shed their whole life for Krishna. Their pinpointed attention or the love is only for Krishna and nothing material, nothing personal motive, no selfishness. They are only living for the pleasure of Krishna. So, with this, we come to the end of our 19th chapter. If anybody has any questions, doubts, queries, you all can ask me. Today, the attendance level is very high. Never this much, this attendance level was high today. Okay, if y'all don't have any questions, let's discuss the, next, what do you say, exam date. Because a couple of devotees were telling me that they're not available in the month of August. So, like today is 1st August. When do you all think that we should have examinations? You all can put it in the chat box also if you all are not comfortable speaking it out. See, because the only one reason I'm asking why, because I have enrolled in for a new course myself. I'll be doing MA in Srimad Bhagavatam from the Central Sanskrit University, and which is a very, you can say, time consuming course. That is from Monday to Saturday, every day I have to give 3 hours. Attendance is compulsory. And if I don't attend, means I'm not eligible to give examinations in the month of December. And post that, after MA in Srimad Bhagavatam, I'll be going for PhD in Srimad Bhagavatam also. So 5 years is a completely locked out period. So I have classes starting from Monday, 17th August till Saturday as such. So we'll have to keep the examination somewhere, which fits my timing also and the date also, or somewhere before also 10 because my classes start at morning 11 o'clock. Still, we have not decided the timing. Once we just actually enrolled in yesterday, but timings will be decided maybe just shortly in this week itself. So, what are the dates that you all want? Do you all want it in the month of September, the examination, or what? Because one of the devotees was telling me that he is coming to India for 1 month. I think from 20th August to 20th September. Yeah. So Sucharita is saying after Janmashtami, Mataji, please. Yeah, Kalyani is also saying that in September. Okay. Who else wants the examination in September? When is Radha Ashtami? What's the date of Radha Ashtami? Brajrani Mataji is saying that after Janmashtami, please. Yeah, in September. Okay, Mahendra Prabhu is also saying it's in September. Yeah, I think what happens now when you all give your exams in September, you get good amount of time for preparing also. Firstly, questions बहुत ज़्यादा है. And secondly is you get time for OBA also. OBA, I'll just post the topics, what you have to write in OBA. Please tell me when is Radha Ashtami? हाँ, 18th September is Radha Ashtami. Okay, 18th September is Radha Ashtami. Approximately that is Friday. Hmm. Can we have the examination on 26th September then? You get 2 good months to prepare. And I'll be taking shloka also same day then.
No, Mataji, not after, means not during the last week because AGMs are there in the September.
Hmm. Okay. आतिमा बोल रहे हैं ना?
जी माताजी.
हाँ. See, Atima, I'll tell you what. Now na बहुत अपनी Bhaktivedanta Research Center, sorry, Bhaktivedanta Research Center, I'm saying. Bhaktivedanta Raj Vidyalay. We are studying from this university, okay? So they made it very flexible. For example, you miss an examination, you can call the office. There are 2 boys sitting over there. You can tell that मुझे examination देना है. मैं कब examination दे सकती हूँ ये Bhakti-rasāmṛta-sindhu का. They will give you what you say Zoom ID or a Google Meet ID. And online they will send you a paper. आप वहीं पे paper attend कर सकते हो. So now it become a little more flexible, right? Okay, 12th September exams and then later shlokas. Just sharing. This is also can be done. Okay.
This is okay, Mataji. I think we can give exam on 12th and then
12th September, but I think Parthasarathi Prabhu is in India that time. Parthasarathi Prabhu, you are in India, no, that time?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes, Mataji, I am in India.
Hmm.
Mataji, I will try to attend the exam on 12th September, no issues. I'll try it. Or
Perfect.
else afterwards I will see that.
If you want, you can get your books along with you and then
Yeah,
हो सकता
that
है.
is not a problem
Because
for me.
what happens na, when you give it in the month of September with other devotees na, then you're
Yes.
completely relaxed. Like that, when you individually give the exams na, then what happens is that we feel very lost. See, बोलते हैं ना संग में ही शक्ति है. Even if we are
Yes.
online, but still we are in association somehow,
Hmm.
right? So, ठीक है. Should we decide 12th September as the examination date then?
Okay, Mataji.
Anybody has any objections on this date? You all can please put it in the chat box.
No, Mataji, we are good.
Okay, okay. Perfect, perfect. So let's decide 12th September is the examination date. And immediately after this, I will post the OBA questions also for what you have to submit. Can we take shloka test also on the same day? Is it possible? Because there are only 4 shlokas in this Bhakti-rasāmṛta-sindhu. Only 4 shlokas. So then that
Mataji,
becomes little easy, है ना?
Mataji, we have to give
Nectar of instruction shlokas
section
also.
also shloka.
Nectar of instruction, no, they are also 4 shlokas only. Nectar of instruction also has only 4 shlokas. Means only 8 shlokas. Those who have missed, तो अच्छा ही बात है. And all youngsters like you all ना फटाफट हो जाएगा आप लोगों का. I am pretty sure about it and confident about it.
Mataji, OB and exams, can we keep it same day? Shlokas, maybe you can, if you want, we can give it on August somewhere, in case, if everybody agrees.
No, beta, I
Someday.
won't have time. I won't have time.
Oh,
I'm in a time crunch now. My full these 5 years are locked for only Bhagavatam. I'm going to
Okay.
sit at the lotus feet of Krishna and just study
And
Bhagavatam.
we will get the mercy from you.
Mataji, whatever the exam we have given so far, what is the score? Like, can we get one detailed information?
Yes, Prabhuji. Once you give this examination, no, immediately
हाँ,
the whole scoreboard will be coming to you. The
okay,
whatever in आपने जितना भी score किया है in all the examinations, that will be shared with you all, Prabhuji.
okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
And a direct certificate. अभी इस exam के बाद whatever marks will be going of shlokas, OBA I don't correct. OBA के marks the university only corrects. So they only put shlokas is in my hands, but OBA and CBA both are in their hands. So then I'll be sharing. And I'm sure everybody is going to get the certificate. वो लोग क्या करते हैं ना, they don't share the marks. They directly give the certificate. But in somebody special case, somebody wants to know that how much did I score in NOI or Bhagavad Gita, we can definitely give them their marks.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you get a direct certificate only after 1 month straight.
Hmm.
After my list goes to the university, they will directly give a certificate. You get a digital certificate and you get a physical copy. If you say that I want a physical copy, then by post, they will send you a physical copy also. Yeah.
Mataji, do you take IDC also?
Yeah, IDC also. But now I'm not going to take any, new teaching programs. अभी एक जो लास्ट मेरा रह गया है वो मराठी भक्ति शास्त्री आई एम टेकिंग वी आर ऑल्सो अगेन ऑन एनओडी ओनली वी फिनिश्ड 2 books and NOD is the third book we'll be finishing this in the next month and then Bhagavad Gita. I'm not going to take any new programs after this because 5 years strictly I'm going to focus only on Srimad Bhagavatam.
You're doing Bhakti Vaibhav or
नो नो
Bhakti
नो भक्ति
Vedanta?
वैभव मेरा हो गया है भक्ति वेदांता भी हो गया है दिस इज MA in Srimad Bhagavatam is from the Central Sanskrit University means a proper university is there in Delhi and the Bhaktivedanta Research Center is affiliated to there and
Yes, Radhesham Prabhu was speaking about this.
yes
Anybody wants
yeah
to
I
take
think
a
sent
MA?
also that message
Yes,
so I
yes, yes,
and my
Mataji.
sister we both have enrolled she is enrolled for Bhagavad Gita I have enrolled for Bhagavatam that way. Yeah, somebody has a question. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for your blessings. Blessings are always required from the devotees. Thank you so much. So, okay, 12th September we'll have the examination, written examination, and the shloka test too. That all announcement I will make it available on the WhatsApp group. Fine. So, thank you so much, dear devotees, and. If you'll have anything else to say, you can definitely tell me. Any other queries you'll have? Parthasati Govind Prabhu, you have any query? Yeah, shloka test same day, correct.
Same day. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you very much for your association. And last 4 years, I think so that I have missed some classes, but I was trying to attend these classes regularly since my timings of jobs are like this. So I'm sorry if I have not attended the classes or missed
No,
something.
Prabhuji, I think 90% आपका attendance है, which is a very good score actually. Maybe you're not keeping well or something urgent. Tabhi I think you've not attended, but I think
Yeah.
you have been throughout very, very serious into this particular course. And I am encouraging everybody on this forum that please after this, please do Bhakti Vaibhav. Bhakti Vaibhav is first canto to sixth canto course hai. Again, it's another like 2 years intense course. And if you do it through BVRB, that is also fine. But there is another course which is done from GV Vada, which Gaurang Darshan Prabhu takes. That is a self-paced Bhakti Vaibhav course. You get a proper degree. उसमें ये है कि प्रभु जी has already in the past taken this course and there are recorded videos. So as soon as you enroll in for Bhakti Vaibhav, then you get an ID, password, and your details are actually entered. Then you go to your portal, and in that portal, then there are recorded videos of Canto 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You hear those, and one canto at a time you give examinations. And for per canto, there are only 20 questions are there, which is very easy. Only 20 questions for closed book examinations. And then OBA, maybe one or two questions are there. And Shloka test, then somebody can take you online Shloka test. So Bhakti Vaibhav, I think everybody should be doing, which is very easy. I think Matsyendra Prabhu is enrolled in for Bhakti Vaibhav, right, Prabhuji? Prabhuji, you have enrolled in for Bhakti Vaibhav? You are on
Mataji,
mute.
can you?
Yes, Mataji, yes.
He is.
After your advice, I've enrolled it.
Perfect. Okay, okay. Shubhangi, what were you
One
saying?
second.
Mataji, could you please share that link of Gaurang Darshan Prabhu's Bhakti Vaibhav? So if it is a self-paced, then it is more easier.
Very easy, yes. In fact, after Bhakti Vaibhav, you can go for Bhakti Vedanta also and continue same portal पे ही.
Oh,
On the
और
same
उनका
portal पे ही.
IDC भी ऐसा कुछ है क्या सेल्फ
हाँ, it
पेस
will be
वाला
there. Yeah,
क्योंकि
yeah, yeah. The moment you get into that WhatsApp group now, then you can
हाँ
ask the admin. Whoever the admin is, you can message and you can ask कि IDC है या नहीं है. ठीक है ना?
okay okay Mataji, it will be nice if you could share the link of
Link. I'll just share the link. Yeah, yeah. Of
this.
the
Thank you, Mataji.
Bhakti Vaibhav at least. The Bhakti Vedanta, then automatically you get into that loop on that same WhatsApp group then.
Mataji, how the exams have been given for Bhakti Vaibhav like this? Self-paced course
A
and
self-paced
Shloka
course
test?
examination, you go to your nearest local center. They will give a paper or question paper over there, and then you go there and you answer. Like you are in Mayapur, you can go and you can answer in Mayapur Academy over there with a self-paced course.
And Shloka also like that only. They will take
Yes, yes,
institute,
yes,
Nagpur Shloka.
yes, that way. So it becomes very easy, no? You don't have to dedicate that whole, one time as such. Though I don't encourage self-paced course, but see, if people are staying out of India, they don't have a, temple nearby, then what to do? So something is better than nothing. That way. Anybody else has any? I'll be sharing it in the WhatsApp group, our WhatsApp group for Bhakti Vaibhav at least. Rupana Prabhu, you want to say something?
Yeah, Mataji, thanks all for your classes from last 4 years, and really it was so much learning, I think, for us, and to get a lot of new things. So just want to say that. So keep us that blessing always continue.
Actually, it is learning for the teacher also. You बोले ना कि learn and teach and then you learn again.
Right.
So there were so many things which I myself was realizing, which I was speaking. Like while speaking also, you have certain realizations or certain things, oh, I should also be doing this, or I should also be going ahead with this thing, whatever I've said. Sometimes uh, we are not doing what we are speaking. We must have heard that information, but we don't apply it. So what
Right.
with me, what happened is, as and when I keep on teaching, I went on applying those things after speaking.
Right,
That was one good thing.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Parthasati Prabhu, we all will miss each other's association.
Yes, Mataji.
So Charita, I will meet you in Mayapur because I have the Bhakti I mean the MA in Sanskrit examination in Kolkata only for almost 8 to 9 days, and definitely will visit Mayapur. So of course I'll meet you over there. But I don't know.
Let me
Shubhangi is in Pune, so I keep on meeting her. Kalyani, I have already met her. Sakshi Krishna Prabhu and Lakshmi Narayan Prabhu, I have met them in the Udupi, yatras, retreats.
Mataji, I'm in ISKCON Delhi.
Oh, you're in ISKCON Delhi. Which East of Kailash temple?
No, I frequently travel, but I'm in Saibabad actually. Saibabad, Ghaziabad ISKCON temple.
Saibabad. I think Saibabad, Ghaziabad temple, Rambhadra Prabhu is the temple president over there.
No, he's from Gurgaon. He's
Gurgaon temple.
Adikarta Prabhu is there for the Ghaziabad temple.
Adikripa Prabhu.
Adikarta
Adikarta. Acha,
Yeah.
Adikarta Prabhu.
His grace Sundar
Okay.
Gopal Prabhu is leading this entire program.
Sundar Gopal Prabhu. Yes. He knows me very well, Sundar Gopal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Sundar Gopal Prabhu joined after me only. Of course, I think he joined 10 years after me only.
Oh, okay.
And I have seen him in white, I've seen him saffron, turning to saffron. Even in fact, Amol Leela Prabhu also, they join in front of me only in the temple. Then they become full-time devotees. And I think 2010 they took saffron. Yes. That
Right.
whole batch, वो पूरा batch एक साथ ही उन लोगों ने saffron लिया हुआ था. And all these people, they have visited my home in Pune also. I mean, that time I wasn't there, but I told them to, visit my mother's house. So they had come, they did some nice program. All these 5, 6 brahmacharis, they had come for training.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
so then, like they had visited our home as such.
Good, Mataji. So, Mataji, whenever you come, just let us know so that I can also plan to
Sure,
come to temple.
definitely.
Yes,
Vrindavan
Mataji.
Yatra I am coming, actually.
Okay.
Kartik, I'll
Kartik?
be coming. Yeah,
Kartik?
Kartik is almost, for me, Kartik means only Vrindavan.
Oh, okay.
Very rarely I might go to Mayapur.
Mhm.
Like 2023, I had gone to Mayapur, and 2021, I had gone to Mayapur.
Okay.
So, but this year, I'm again going to Vrindavan only. Like
Sure,
last-
Mataji. Vrindavan, I can meet then.
Sure, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Sure, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Anybody else has any query? Yeah, Kalyani, 4 years. Kalyani was in Pune and now she's in US. She got married, I think, in US.
Yes, Mataji.
Mm.
When I was in Pune. This course.
Brajrani Mataji, yes. We can meet in Vrindavan for sure, because I think Brajrani Mataji is also from Gurgaon temple, right?
Yes, Mata.
Yeah, we can meet in Vrindavan.
Thank you so much, Mata, for everything.
Mataji, we will meet Sundays in the temple.
Bhangi and I will meet on Sundays. Brajrani Mataji wanted to speak something.
I just wanted to share my gratitude. Sometimes it felt too long, but over the years, there's so much meaning you've given to this whole process, this journey. So I'm very, very, very grateful to you.
Yeah, thank you so much for being so patient with me. In fact, I was thinking कि ये लोग ने मुझे झेल कैसे लिया 4 साल, with all my, saying today no class for one month. Sucharita also came saying, no class, no this, no that, So I am in fact grateful to you all for all your patience for me, and please continue to shower that patience with me. Okay, so we'll just halt for the day over here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Rupa Gosvāmī ki jai, और Gaura Bhaktivedanta ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.